Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Hey everybody, it's your boy Matty Rants. Thanks so much for tuning in this afternoon. We are going to be discussing Drag Race Brasil. Excuse me, I need to clear my throat real quick. Like, I might get myself going here today. I appreciate everybody for being here today. Listen, if you want to be a part of the live conversation, you got to subscribe to the channel because that's how we're doing this since people don't know how to act accordingly here. But we are going to try to have the bestest of times today talking about Drag Race Brazil, the first episode, not to throw shade. I was a little bored. I'm going to be very honest with you. The first group was very calm and no real storms ahead. The second group, though, that they showed at the end of the episode, I was like, "Uh-oh, here come the heat." But it was just it was kind of a weird way to introduce everybody. I don't know if episode 2 those dolls are going to get the same sort of treatment like how the whole episode started. We did this, that, and the other. I've got some notes. I've got some suggestions. I've got some positives too. It's a beautiful, beautiful show, beautiful set, beautiful colors. Very much interested in what the season is going to bring. So I'm totally here for Brazil. That is Drag Race Brazil. So let's go ahead and get my social medias out the way first, and then we'll go ahead and get this started. It's at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. If you just grab a branch and eat some fruit, a little bit of Activia, it's a little bit of that gas, it'll make you go poop poop, all that jazz and all that good stuff, right? I also do reactions on Patreon, and I actually did this episode already. It's available on my Patreon for as low as $1 a month. Over 370 plus videos. Check me out on Patreon. I react to every program that I talk about on my channel, as well as other shows that are exclusives to the Patreon. You might hear my son running around, and by my son, I mean my cat, Mamu-chan. He has found one of the toys that I've set out many months ago, and he discovered that it's actually the best toy. And so now he picks it up and throws it everywhere, and we'll get there in a second here too. But there you go. But yes, Patreon available, all the social media links, and then unbookable on Cameo. Shout out to DW, I see you in the live chat, and Jeremiah, Mariano, how you doing? I'm Maddie, excited to join you for this while I'm finishing up work. Hope that work continues to be good for you today while you're finishing up. The shorts, how you doing? We're here for you in Italy. Well, hey, thanks so much for being here today, madam. Hi, Matt. The set is the same as Mexico. Yup. Yup. It's exactly the same. It's completely the same. It's exactly the same, but that's all right. I'm like, okay, I'm not mad and I'm not pressed, but it is. I was like, oh, this is like whoop, whoop. I said, okay, that's fine. But no, we're going to talk about this show today. We got 6 babies to talk about, really 12, because I have to go in order with how the episode went, and a music video of Proportions. SRB in Japan. How you doing, baby? Yes, if you don't know, the autocorrect Marty is my Bizarro alias. So if you do happen to Marty it, I know you're speaking to me, so you're fine. You're fine. Salome, your son is such a bonus for the Patreon subscription. That and occasional booty shaking. Yeah, if you are part of my Patreon, Mamu-chan has moments, and I'm gonna start doing funnier edits with him because I don't know if it was Brazil or if it was what did I cover this week? Philippines, where he was in my lap and he wanted to be extra, like he was actually looking in the camera and stuff. I said, oh no, I have to give my son some time. So yeah, join my Patreon, so who, and again, bookable on Cameo. Let's get this started. Where am I going? I almost forgot my scripting here. Oh yes, the disclaimer. Because, of course, I have opinions, and some of these opinions are pointed, but not at you or in your direction, nor are you to consider me to be malicious. That's only if you want to create a narrative in your own head. But this disclaimer is for the girls that need it. This program's for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to malign any religion, race, company, individual, or wigs. All opinions expressed by MattyRants and program participants are solely personal views and do not reflect the opinions of every human being on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned in this program, so please do not be rude. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia and have yourself a really good poop. A poot, please. Thank you. Relax. Don't do it if you wanna. I am not going to go into this going, you know, this looks bad because I don't know where the reference is, or this I don't like because I don't know where this is coming from. I'm just going to give my opinions and feelings on this. I am not from Brazil, but I send my love to those who live in Brazil and Brazil as a nation. Okay. I know everybody has their own background and history with things that went down in their countries, and certain stuff like that is said and done. But, we all can still have our own opinions, and we can also not turn a blind eye to BS. Okay. I had a little bit of that happen in one of my videos recently, and it was disappointing to read some comments. And I see it made its way to Twitter or X or whatever. And a lot of people are on my side of this argument. Are you okay? A lot of people are on my side of that argument, which I'm glad to know that I'm like, okay, I'm not going crazy here with me having something to say about this. So, in general, understand, yes, the show is for entertainment purposes, but I also have a voice and I like to exercise those opinions when I can, especially when I know what I'm talking about. So, let's have a good time today. Hope everyone is blessed and not stressed. Listen, I just paid my rent, so I'm going to throw this out there. Baby, my water bill on top of the rent. I said, what is going on, Houston, Texas? If you want to throw me a little love my way, this green is not working for me. It's not working for me. I need a mint. Is there a no? Is there a mint? No, oh, we're getting right there. Right there. There we go. I needed a mint. I needed a mint. Tip jar, PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, MattyRants, anything and everything is necessary, needed, and thank help. I still got one more bill. The cable and internet. We got to keep it. That rent was paid today, though. Well, listen, if you want to throw me a little extra love my way, it's certainly appreciated, especially with these trying times and the algorithm doing me dirty. It's PayPal me for session rants, Cash App, $MattyRants, Venmo, rants. Thank you so very much. Also, my birthday, holy shoes, is on the 24th of September. We're in the Virgo into Libra era. Once I am into the Libra, we are there. 24 days to my birthday. I'm going to go see Beyonce. I will be putting up the Amazon birthday wish list. I will be putting it up. Everyone has been asking me about that. I'm like, okay, I'm going to put that wish list back up for those who want to send me some extra love. And I would certainly appreciate that. So, all of the above. I will be going live on my birthday, even though I'm going to be spending a lot of time on my birthday, like heading to the concert, getting ready for it, also doing things with my friends, this, that, and the other. But it's going to be a morning show. So I will start my morning birthday with y'all live. And it'll be this little special show I do for like an hour or so while I get dressed with Mamo-chan and all that jazz. Yes. So, yes, I'm excited for it. Yay, birthday. Woo, woo, woo. But anywho, thanks for tuning in. I love y'all down. Darnell, I see you on my PayPal. Thank you so very much for the tippy poo. I appreciate you, baby. Thank you so much for that. And thanks all for tuning in. Let's get into What's Up, Linda's. Oh, wait. I am not done promoting because I am a busy beaver. Drag Race UK is starting at the end of September. I will be covering it. Drag Race, thank you, DW, and Drag Race Germany, I'm making just a Patreon exclusive. I will not be reviewing it on YouTube. However, I will be recording my reactions for a Patreon. So if you're part of my Patreon crew, I am covering Germany. So that will be my review. I might post clips on my short of my opinions, but I don't know if I want to get in there. I don't know if I want to get in there. Not yet. I have to take a look at that first. Go ahead, because I already got Brazil on the map, as you can see. UK is coming around the corner. Another announcement is going to be happening very soon. Yup. Because, like, we're in September, kids. You have to remind yourselves, we got to get to October And then there's going to be more announcements. Mind you, the Dragula bell hasn't rang just yet, and we're still waiting on that. And me and Dooley will do those dual reviews again as well. So get ready. Lots to come. Lots to come. All right. So Drag Race Brazil. What's up, Lindas? I want everybody from Brazil to know I have nothing but love and respect for y'all. I know y'all get active when people come for you, or when people don't feel some shit. I'm gonna ask for grace and mercy throughout this entire season, as I do with any season of Drag Race that I cover. Okay? Because while all of these people, I'm sure, are amazing folks, everybody included, and I'm sure they put a lot into this, and they've been trying to get Drag Race Brazil for some time, and they have. I even was respectful and spelled it correctly. I didn't do the Z. That's another way to spell Brazil for the girls in the Americas, the English girls. But like, I gave the S. I'm just saying, hold on, relax, because this first episode was a little, and I'm just being honest. And I don't know if it's because they put too many type A people in here and all the type B folks were in the other group who gave me a little bit more attitude and spunk. I don't know what it was, but I was like, let's figure this out. And then, of course, somebody told me it has to do with like the North and the South. And then someone then brought up something about Brazil being hella separate. I was like, girl, is this are we about to go here? Oh my God. I said, I'm just going to watch this show. I'm going to watch the show. I'm going to watch the show. That's all I'm going to do. A lot of us were asking questions, and we're just going to continue forward with that. And you can give whatever explanation you think is cute. But we're gonna do what we gotta do. Love y'all down. Let's keep it pushing. Let's keep it moving. I'm out of order. Drop a tippy poo in my jar if you feel like it. Super chats are available. Comment section. Let's go. So what's up, Lindas? Now, the first queen to walk into the workroom. And it's a beautiful workroom. This is literally a copy and paste. This is literally a copy and paste from Drag Race Mexico. And it's a good copy and paste because that's honestly a beautiful workroom, stage, all of that and the other. I am going to drag Brazil a little bit for this though, because it was funny seeing them put mats down on the stage. Like, bitch, this is brand new. You hoes ain't scuffing nothing trying to practice. I also thought that was kind of a good idea. In case you're wondering what my son is playing with, just this. It came rolled up with like 5 of them, and he somehow figured out, well, I mean, of course he's smart, but he figured out how to pull it all apart. And so then all 5 of them sprung everywhere, and that just sensory overload. So I have stolen this one that he has thrown literally into my face by accident by swatting it on the ground. It's up here with me, and he's now messing up the green one. Go, Mamuchan, go. We'll see him probably in 30 minutes. The first person in the workroom is Naza. And I said, what? She's pretty, and I like her. Now, I think she's cool, personally. You can't, Jose. I can. And it's loud and clear. She's cute, and I think her personality is great. I said, this is okay. I said, if everybody else comes into the workroom looking like this, I'm not going to have a lot more to say. I'm going to keep it cute. It reminded me of the Macarena low key, just for a second, in terms of like the spunk and attitude when she steps into the workroom. Season 1 Macarena. Okay, but I like them. They're a hoot and a half. I think they're going to be entertaining this season. Everyone's eyes are super crystal blue. Like, they're not just blue. No, they're like crystal blue. They're like Jamar 84 contact blue. Like that. Very Christian Walker energy, but like not so obvious because it's real and not like, a prescription lens for the girls that need the transitionable moment. She's adorable. I wanted to see gorgeous though. I was like, okay, let's see. Now I'm gonna have to wait. But Diva Moore is in this workroom. Again, I'm not trying to be rude. I have so many questions as to how she walked in this bitch and girl, I thought she had a bunion or a pebble in her shoe for 1 minute. The way she was walking in trying to figure eight, but like she was doing a figure eight with like a crayon or something. It wasn't like a swift pen, no sister. It was very, we're Flintstones kids. That walk in was weird. She's interesting though. I want to see more. Maybe we will see less. I don't know, but she was interesting. That's the word I'm gonna use. Not a mean one. Maybe that's mean. I don't want to be mean. She was interesting to me. Ugh. You thought she was imitating a fly pattern as she walked in? Oh, so that's why it was all over the place? And it was a little erratic because a fly doesn't move smoothly. Hold on now. God, see, it's really oh god. If I could just write a book about cats, I'd be Galaxy Jackson. But one of the first things I would say is don't buy anything that's expensive. Don't buy anything that's expensive as a toy. I literally have something that is like 25 cents and he's acting crazy with it. 25 cents. I have something over there that's $30 that is an item he will not even blink at. Oh, never again. I stopped buying stuff for him. I just reintroduced toys. Like, did you know that you have this? Listen, she's cool. We'll see. Entertaining. Now, some people are annoyed by her and say she's a talker. I also got that energy as well. I thought that was Emma Roberts in drag for 5 seconds walking into the workroom, but we'll know of other things further when we get down the line. They have to turn her microphone up. Bettina Polaroid. They need to turn your microphone up. They got to turn it up. You are a soft talker. I didn't know whether she was coming into Drag Race or she was going to be a villain in a Die Hard movie. Like, I assume she had some people locked up on the 5th floor and Bruce Willis was about to fucking find out. I kid you not. I kind of like her energy. It's real low, but not like out of the woods just yet. But when she stepped in talking about photographer, I was like, huh? Hello? I was like, someone turn up her microphone. They're very handsome out of drag. But no, listen, Bettina Polaroid is in this competition. I think I have high hopes for them. This was a very odd angle to get her at. You should have done her from the front, not from non-Brooklyn Heights level. That was interesting. But yes, they got to turn her microphone up because it was hard to hear a little bit. She's a very soft speaker, but I see her possibly being a threat because I think she's got time and energy, and the girls from Brazil know her tea. Needs body. I don't know yet. I'm still waiting to see some more going on here. I'm still waiting to see some more from her because again, I said, ooh, that microphone is low. I need to hear her. She might be more of a who if I can hear her at a volume of 7 and not 3. Now, who got the cookies, bitch? Listen, white stockings, brown heels. There you go. There you go. Listen, this bitch is loud. I want to tell you, I didn't know that Naza was a part of this entity here until they walked in, and they may not even be the bestest of friends, but I'm going to describe exactly who those two are together when we get there. This bitch is a Muppet, and I live for her. Melusine Sparkle, she's a Muppet. I don't care what they say. This is not an insult. It's a positive because Matty loves puppets. That's a Muppet. This is the character. If she goes home soon, I think we're gonna lose a lot of energy. This is the person who woke me up from the first group. I was like, oh, okay. Here we go. So somebody's doing something. The confessionals alone, the scream shook me out of my bones. I was here for it. I like her. She's good people. We'll see. I hope so. Ah, yeah. Woke me up, Pinks. You woke me up. It's a cute look. It's to me, it's like I've seen sort of that latexy moment with like the whatever, 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 but I'm like, I still like it. And I think the little fastener on top is very cute. It's not too much, like it's not overdone. It's a nice little camp moment. She's cute. She shows she likes a little look. She's got a little camp. She's comedy. We'll see what she gives. Apparently a dancer too. This person has a special place in my heart today. Da, da. Okay, this is one of my favorites from this first group as well. I do like Aquarella. Now, I'm nervous for them because I don't know how the judges are going to continue on because I went through Drag Race Mexico with this kind of makeup and you saw how they did the family members back to back. No shade. So I was like, well, if Grad Queen ain't gonna pull a Lolita banana for me, I'm gonna be fine. I live and breathe for this color, all of it. I just something about her is an obsession for me, and I'm a big fan of it. So I do like Aquarella. I was enthralled with what looks like a clown's look, but not, but more of an artist mixed with the clown, mixed with some sort of I have no idea, but I don't care because I love it so much. Does that make sense? It doesn't have to. It really doesn't. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I really appreciate y'all for tuning in today. The new series, it is the International Drag Race Brasil. I appreciate you so much for tuning in today and showing your support. Showing your support by tuning into these lives as well as the playbacks helps this channel grow with the algorithm because they're trying to take my money away and I have to pay bills. So please hit that thumbs up button to show your love. Get in the comment section after this. And if you can drop a tip in my jar, it's certainly appreciated. PayPal at me/MattyRants. Cash App $MattyRants. Rants. The next queen up, who I am reading villain vibes, but like I'm going to like her as a villain vibe, possibly. But also, she will later remind me of a particular Drag Race UK contestant, and you will not be able to clear me wrong. You will not be able to prove me wrong later. You just won't. You won't. But Miranda Lebrau, she reminds me of somebody, and we'll get there very, very soon. I'm not going to do it now. It's too easy. I like to do it when the picture is just right. But I like her. I enjoyed this entrance look. I was kind of shocked how the judges talked to her for the runway because I assumed she would have gotten positive critiques. I'm gagged. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it. I was gagged. I was like, oh, we didn't like that. We didn't like that look. We didn't. Huh. Huh. Wait, that girl. Wait, she's 33. I'm not gonna do that. I am turning 37 in like 23 days, but I'm not gonna do. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna do that. Everyone is beautiful. We're not gonna do that today. I did have to go back and look because I didn't believe you, Jose. That's rude. I'm sorry. See, now you pull that out of me. I don't like that. You, Jose, are the reason why we have our second disclaimer of the day. I need these kids to understand we're not shaming here because I can't shame somebody younger than me. But listen, I think she's beat personally, and I thought her runway look was the key. So I was kind of gagged a little bit that they were like too much. I was like, huh? It's not. I mean, yeah, I would have thought personally that Miss Polaroid was younger, but that but it's okay. No, I don't want to. I don't want to hurt anymore. We're not gonna do all that. Stephanie, oh my goodness, thank you so much for the generosity here. I see your tippy poo on Cash App. A little bit of love. I don't know why I put bit in there because I just wanted to make it RuPaul, but a little love from Poland. Thank you so very much, baby. I appreciate you. Down, appreciate you. Right? That sounded terrible. I'm keeping it now. Thank you. Thank you. Pay that internet bill with that, honey. Okay. Listen. She also looks like somebody from a particular season of Drag Race who's currently on tour with Work the World right now, too. Mhm. You think I think that might have been what it was too, because there wasn't even a lip sync. Like nobody had to go through any sort of fear. And she thought she was in the bottom this week, which she was gagged when she found out that wasn't the tea. But we'll continue on. So these 6 baby dolls all walk into the workroom here. Now I want us to take a nice picture of what we all can see here today. I mean, one person even painted themselves that direction, but like as a viewer of color, black man over here, watching this and realizing the cast announcement and then seeing them only have these 6 come in here and it's literally everybody of non like none like the hue is very open. Girl, I was like, what? So I didn't hold it, even though I am mentioning it. It did make me do this. And so somebody explained it's based off a region, and I'm like, region? I mean, even if that's the tea, that was me. Like, even if that's the tea. So like all the black folks saying one side and all the other people like black flat. Like, so that is just where my mind went. And my mind can go those places because it's mine to do with, right? At the same time, I'm not going to hold that against anybody until somebody tells me different. And I mean somebody, not anybody, somebody tells me different. North and South Brazil, Salome. Okay, that's what someone told me. But I also would I really I need to have a conversation with a girl who do drag out there. You know what I'm saying? Like a real talk. Like, tell me what it is today, bitch. Because I did a project many 1990 years ago. Okay, I love to ask questions, but it is what it is. We have dark skinned and black people all across the country, though. So it just so happened that this happened because, mind you, somebody here represents Rio de Janeiro. And I was thinking to myself when they said the South and the North, I was like, well, didn't they have somebody in there? So, like, huh? I don't know. The way that looked was interesting. Not trying to paint a narrative that the show is already starting on a deeper level for the girls that are trying me right now. I know you are. Ooh. But a lot of people were also feeling the same way too. So I'm not saying something out of my ass right now. Southern Brazil, where it's cooler, has even German towns. Okay. The Southern group had people from 4 of the 5 regions, and this one had 3 from Rio alone. So that was where my mind was at. I was like, well, how is that? How is that possible? If that's the case, the South is the withiest. Yes, that's what you said. That's what you said. Second episode will have the bad girls. So okay, and this is me too. Here's where my mind is also going again. You had all the light girls, the good girls, and all the dark skinned girls. The bad girls. Like, oh, bitch, I was over here like, what's about to happen? All the free slaves moved up north and settled in free states, so that's why there's a larger brown population in the north. But there are black people everywhere. I hate that they put. I know you didn't even mean to put that S there, but I just couldn't read it like that. As a black person, I'm not gonna read it like that. I can't. Louise, I know you want to say half. What is going on with the spell check? I feel like YouTube is playing in y'all's faces. My bad, y'all. A lot of Rio and Sao Paulo girls. Okay, thank you. I just wanted to I wanted an understanding. I know some of y'all up in here are in Brazil. Shout out to y'all babies. Thank you. So many Brazilians were sent about this topic. I mean, especially if the half the country looks a certain way and you don't see it on the show, yeah, you're gonna feel some kind of way, right? I just wanted to make sure I wasn't flipping out or like, you know what I mean? I just needed some help with this one because I had a feeling like it wasn't intentional, but optics, it made us all do this real quick. But it's like, okay, anywho, we're done with that. Moving forward. I don't need somebody to write some bullshit dissertation like they did in my Philippines review, talking about this is how it is out here and it's okay because of that and that we should just be okay. But with the girl, no, that's not how that works. It's not how that works. We can talk about it still. We can call it what it is, but we ain't gonna just let it go. We can move on when things are shown to be move onable. People address it and apologize, then we can move on. But this is not that story with this show. So the right, uh-oh, the light rings a little red, and all six of these babies are like, "What the fuck is going on here today?" Because where are the rest of the girls? As Grad Queen, winner of season 1 of only two seasons of drag Queen of the Universe. I need to do it like Valentina does it. Grad Queen looks hella good. That's the one. This will continue on and be a trait throughout the rest of this episode. Be prepared. But she tells these babies that they're the first. Welcome to a historic show because they finally got Drag Race Brasil. And boom. Grag Queen even walking into the workroom, the fabulosity is there. The fabulosity is there. Go ahead, Greg. Give it what it is. Shout out to Grad Queen. I was able to interview them at DragCon 2 years ago. They were so generous enough to give me their time so I could interview them. And I talked to them right after their win from Queen of the Universe. So all my love to Grad Queen. I appreciate you for letting me have those 2 minutes to ask you those questions that day. They were absolutely sweet and very, very gorgeous. Like beat in person, y'all. Like I can't. I stood next to her. I was like, oh sis, I gotta go home and like find some sort of like scrub. You know what I'm saying? Like an exfoliant. All right. uh, all right, but let's keep moving forward here. Listen, Selena Brink, thank you, baby, for the comment. I just want to give you a little shout. No shade to the queens at all, but this casting takes away from my enjoyment of Drag Race Brazil, especially knowing how amazing it could be if if ethnicities were represented correctly. I don't know. Maybe they were thinking, is it? I would love to ask, is it bigger names that they just wanted to put on the show first, so that way the hype around the show becomes bigger? Is it that we know other girls were auditioning for the show? I don't know. All I know is so far, even though this was a little bit of a boring episode, I'm still gonna say so good. Yeah, I'm still gonna say so far so good. Only and especially because I remember other first episodes that really had me going, "Oh, I'm not watching this." Anywho, Grad Queen comes into this workroom and tells these babies that there is going to be no mini challenge. Again, it started off strange, but then I realized, oh, this is because they're not actually doing a full episode. It's like a halvesies, like a halvesies, something like that, kinda. The badge is cute though. They get some money from this and some makeup. You know the drill. They get a lot of things. They were dead wrong for this. I'm not. I didn't need just young men. This bald one, who can get it? But listen, we started from the feet and went up for one of them, and there was nothing there, and I didn't understand why they scrolled up like that. That was a grower, not a shower. And you don't like if we had just got it from here, it would have been fine. Now, this one over here has been working on this body. I was like, oh, so what is going on over here on this contestant? Okay. They just can't do that anymore. Don't rise up and then it be a vast land and no mountain tops and peaks. Don't do that. But I'm gonna say it again. The ball one can get it. Bitch. something about that. Yeah. It's giving yes. Grip. Anywho, I'll be honest with y'all. This episode we're about to run through. We're about to ride through. We're about to go through because they're told they have to do a music video and that they're going to be representing these good girls and that they're going to have this song that is, basically made for them. And they have to then, put their own spin on it with their own lyrics, right? And they're shooting a music video. I am dying to see how the other group does. I need to see how the other group does so bad. Is this gonna be like, oh no, I almost made a comment. I was about to say, is this gonna be like Philippines with their dual premiere where the first one group was like, yes, another group was like, not so much. The choreo vanished before. Get ready. I took screenshots today and we're about to have a good time, kids. We're about to have a good time. We're about to have a good time. Man, when I tell you Aquarella did stunt work today and that shit was fucking funny. Okay, let hold on. Let's move on. Let's move on. Listen, these two are Bert and Ernie. Naza, yeah, yeah. Hold on. Let me get these. Melody and Naza are Bert and Ernie. Yup. They're gonna be the key cackle friends that we're the best. Where was the song? We're the bestest friends that anyone could ever have. Like it's giving very Bert and Ernie energy, but not Bert being evil, but Bert being like happy. Like if Ernie got his gay way, this is what it would look like. If Ernie got his gay way, these two are Muppets. I love them. I do. They're gonna be my Muppet friends on the show. I love it. Now Diva Moore is already getting on Miranda's nerves, okay? Miranda's already like, this bitch talks too much. Will we have this as a storyline throughout the season? Will we get a good untucked? No, because as you can see, their untucks are going to be the minimum of 3 to 4 minutes long. We're not going to get Philippines when we get the 30 minutes of good dragging. Good dragging. Look how organized they are. They have all of this laid out for them. They've got to get their lyrics together. They all separate into groups and have conversations. It's a little bit playful. Let's go ahead and get to the stage. This was weird because nobody could sing or rap for that matter. And nobody knew timing with music. Everybody was lost in the sauce, to say the least. This was weird. So I was thinking to myself, damn, Grad Queen, you gave them I mean, of course, Grad Queen has like a singing challenge or something to do with music because hello, they won an entire competition based off of singing, right? I was like, oh my God. I was like, oh my God. This went on forever. It went on forever. And the only person who had a note was Grad Queen. Every time this face is so beat. Every time Grad Queen like implemented some sort of critique or was like, this is what you could do. Why don't we get the timing right or do this and started singing? It was like, okay, there we go. There we go. That's a vocal. There it is. There it is. Everybody out there sounding like, Cassie. I mean, yeah, that is correct. That is the appropriate statement. Everybody is out there sounding like Cassie. It's me and you now, and I'm waiting, thinking I'm gonna make a move now. Baby, tell me that you like it. Tell me that you like it. Because that's her live. That like it's not it's me and you. I think we're gonna make a move. Now. It was terrible. Everybody was bad. Except for Grad Queen, which I was like, okay, let's see here. Hey, you be honest about Cassie. You be honest about Cassie. Diddy got a girlfriend and made her a superstar. And then all of a sudden, now where is she? Married somebody else and minding her business. She knew how to work that. She did. She played her role and she bounced out. She got and now look at him. City girling and shit. Go ahead, Diddums. Go ahead. That should be his new name, Diddums. Why? Because he already did all of them. Like, oh my goodness. Is he gonna come out with more bad music? We'll see. All right. Because like that did like you have to understand Diddy is popular. See, now this is me. This is me. Diddy was popular, but Diddy was like the rapper who was also off key and like also off beat. But like people liked him because he was with Biggie. And then when Biggie died, they were like, well, who was closest to him? And it was Sean P. Diddy Puff Combs, the rapper, forehead, not gay, that guy. You know what I mean? And so like he was never good. Like he just knew people who were good and made good things happen, but he was never good. I stand by that statement. Like he would revolve around people. He would be involved with people who had talent. But like, yeah. Anywho, bitch, they knew listen, I have never seen them have mats on stage. I found this to be a cackle, but I also appreciated this because it was so real. You hoes are practicing. You're not scuffing up the floor. We are not buffing this bitch down. There will be no accidents on stage. The multiple choice level of options with having this on the floor is hilarious to me. I was very happy. Bitch, they walked in. I could hear it like walking into grandma's house. Squeak, squeak, squeak. Come on, Brazil. You better show them how it's done. You better. You better show it how it's done. Okay. Honey, it's giving more than just the token of the sweat, sister. It's giving don't scuff these shiny ass floors. You bitches won't. I wish they would do it for the other shows too, while we're talking about it, since half the time when we watch the show and go look at a lot of the episodes, you can see people's footprints sometimes, especially if someone left something on the stage. Especially if something, because they try to clean it up, but it's like, you missed that one little spot. Regardless of all of that, nobody's a dancer. I feel kind of bad for Melusine. Yeah, because like no one's a dancer. So by her own admission of having a little bit of rhythm, I mean, we should have known that no one was a dancer based off of the fact that no one had rhythm when they were doing the song in general. But she kind of had to step on in there. And when I tell you, this was awkward for me. It couldn't be me. I'm sorry. It couldn't be me. So they're all just standing there and she's just freestyling and they're picking up on things like, oh, we can do that. That's easy to do. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Okay, yeah, yeah, that's fine. I said, oh my God. Oh my God. What is gonna happen? So God bless you, Melusine, for doing this. Cause bitch, I would have really been an ass. I don't know what I'm doing either. I would have known exactly what I'm doing, but I would have let these hoes fail on their own. This is the competition, and I want to win. Okay. Listen, Lucia. Okay, I'm gonna give a shout out to somebody who sent me a tippy poo on my PayPal, but I'm laughing at your comment. Okay, that's funny. Thank you. Thank you for the note too. Thank you for the tip, but also thank you for the note. That made me giggle. Um Lucia tipped me on PayPal for the Fancy Feast Fund. Thank you so much. That's at least 20 of the petites. Thank you. Thank you for that. Oh my God. I just bought some today. That's a cackle. Look at Babu Chuck. Yep. He's tired from playing. Oh, I love my baby. Day of elimination. The queens come into the workroom talking about the music video experience and, of course, going over their thoughts for it being like, hey, it's first season. We're going to do this. Like, fuck yeah, all that kind of shit. And we get into Miranda being very active in the community as far as activism is concerned and speaking on behalf of the drag queer issues and this that and the other. I'm sure we're going to get a little bit more deeper intel on this because we got a small little snippet, but I said, okay, we're going to find out more about Miranda. But she was very vocal about that when she walked into the workroom here. But when I tell you, I started crying. Listen, I got to put my glasses on to show my solidarity. Aquarella made me cry today, okay? Y'all know how I feel. And Matthias, you already hear with me how I am when they start to give the deep conversation that leads to tears. They're either going home that day or they're the best of the best. It's never safe. And if they are, it's a rare occasion. It's always like they the last bit of trauma out before they send them home. So I got nervous for her. But the relatability when it when it comes to the cost, the expense behind getting your eyes taken care of and having glasses, and with the prescription that she has, baby, I know that was money. Mind you, I have an astigmatism, so I have to pay extra for my own glasses. I'm nearsighted, so I can't see things far away. Like, hence the reason why y'all have seen me sometimes when I have to use my other screen, put my glasses on so I can see that. But luckily, I have my monitors today, so I'm good to go. But even for me, like my contact lenses have gone up way more now that I have an astigmatism when they found that out. Also, on top of getting just a pair of glasses themselves, that shit's not it's not easy for some folks, especially when you're on a certain kind of budget and income. Okay. And then also based off of the kind of prescription that she has, she can't wear contact lenses. They have to have glasses, right? 2000, is it rays? Is that what they're called out there? Um, oh, Mia. So me and you are in the same place. There is no way on God's green earth that I would be able to get in the car today and drive anywhere without my glasses or my contact lenses. I would literally be stuck where I'm at. I wouldn't be able to read a sign. I wouldn't know where to go. I would have to look at things and everything would be colors. So when I say I fucking really understand and my heart goes out to them, $500, bitch, that's a lot of fucking money. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Like my glasses, these cheap things that I got, and I got the free frames because I was like, fuck all that. I'm not paying for the frames. The lenses were like 200 just for this wear here, not including the frames. Mine were like 200. Don't forget the anti-glare. Don't forget that. I'm on my last pair of contact lenses right now. Hence the reason why when I see certain tips come through, I'm really hyped because I'm like, "Ooh, bitch, I can buy me another 30-day supply of my contact lenses and not have to wear my glasses every fucking day." Which I'm okay with, but there are some days when I just need to have my contact lenses because my glasses are more of a hindrance than a help. And my contacts cost $200 for 30-day pair. Bitch, what? Do I understand this feeling and that moment of this, what am I going to do? And so when she asked for help and got it, I'm happy that the community surrounded her. I know she's feeling grateful and blessed for that, but also she has to work around that with her drag, and her makeup is built around her glasses and this about her, and it really made me love her more. One, because she's vulnerable and telling us her story. Two, relatable because shit's not fucking free all the time, and things are very expensive in this life. Like, just to stay alive, just to do things, just to be able to breathe is also starting to get very expensive. Hell, water, you got to pay for that now because that faucet ain't gonna give you what you want, sister. You might end up with a new leg. Tea. Okay. God forbid that you use faucet water and there's a water alert where they're going to tell you all the water, baby. I'm telling you. So I love that. I love that about them. And I love that they worked around this and they didn't say this is going to stop me from doing that. And it makes me appreciate them even more for their drag. So awkwardly, you got a fan out of me, baby. You got a fan out of me. B. B. The makeup is the face. It's B. The hair is soft and it's giving woman femininity. Okay, it's giving lady. It's giving my scalp. So I'm that. We're okay with it. I'm gonna let the hair go and not ask for something big right now because she's giving scalp. It's giving mine, not yours. Don't pull. I thought the dress was cute. I thought the legs were moist and glisten. She is thickums for the rights. The rights. I like a side pony because it gives me little BTs during that era of music. You know the one I'm talking about, the Tidal Festival, or was that the America Made in America? I forget which one it was. She danced with Nikki and did all that, but it's giving me that a little bit. I'm fine with it. No shade. I blinked and saw Boa for like 2 seconds, but no, Grad Queen is giving. I was here for it. Gorgeous. Gorgeous. Now we have our distinguished panel of judges that are going to be on this panel for the season. We have Bruna Braga. Okay. I need to see more, and not of her, of all of them. I'm going to be real, because I was like, what I saw this week wasn't enough for me to have an opinion of them yet, except for this tall one over here. Come on over here, doo-doo. Yes. Doo-doo Bertolini. I was like, "Ooh, that giving Italian, huh?" He said some comment like, "We're supposed to read them," and that was the translation I picked up. Matty, I'm not getting Matty notifications. Yeah, I told I told you they've thrown me out the algorithm. I told you. You weren't the only one to say that. DW said that earlier when they came in. Somebody else also had mentioned it too. I apologize for all that, y'all. I really do. I really apologize. I have no control over that. I don't know why they hate me right now. But when you like the video, Crafty Dale, and y'all comment and stuff like that, it does push it a bit. So like if I see 88 people listening to this live right now, if I could have 88 comments, it'd be perfect. Like even with me not having the most live people here, normally we have a lot more views during the American seasons, and of course the panel and blah blah blah. But still, for those of you who tune in, like you do that, it pushes it. I've seen it work. I know it happens. Like it's definitely. I can only do so much, unfortunately. That's why I just continue to just go live and try my best and go from there. So my apologies. I'm gonna definitely apologize on behalf of the platform because that should be better, and they know that. But yeah. Gretchen gave me icon status out there. I don't know if that's who they are, but that's what I received. She also reminded me of somebody out here in the States that passed away, and I was sad. I was really sad about it. She does look a little bit like if Big Ange didn't go all the way, if she had stopped at, beautiful, because Gretchen's gorgeous. So I'm like, she reminds me of, a little bit of if Big Ange, had stopped with whatever surgery she was doing here. She's the meme queen. I liked her. I liked her energy though. I liked her vibe. I was like, okay, she's kind of cool. I enjoyed her. I was like, okay, Gretchen's kind of cool. Okay. Medium Ange, a little bit. Medium well done, It was right there. Yeah. Right there. I need to see more of him because I feel like he's about to just drag girls all season. That top knot gives me that energy. It gives me, I'm going to read you with a pumpkin latte spice. Pumpkin spice latte? I don't order shit like that. So I wouldn't know how to say it. There you go. Pumpkin spice lattes. Ugh. Ugh. Somebody asked the debate, is it pumpkin pie or is it pecan pie? And I'm like, it's gonna be pecans for the girls that say that way. For pecan pie, it's always pecan pie. Let's talk about this music video. If this picture gives you a bit of a hint, an idea, and how I feel about what I just witnessed on this good day, and me trying to stay awake and alive and not furrow my brow the entire time. I saw so much. So much. Ooh, sweet potato is really good. Oh, no, sweet potato pie. That's another level. That's another level. No, I will have some sweet potato pie. Yes, indeed. Listen, she was going for her best Teresa Giudice. Judice for the other girls that know. Yeah, she was going, I swear to God, this is Teresa Judice before she hits the tanning bed. I was like, honey, that is not a feminine face. You do not have a small fort. Nah. Anywho, I'm not trying to do this here. I just wanted to tell you that I sat through this. I thought it was a fever dream. I was actually happy that I had a little libation in my system when I was watching this because I don't know if I'd been able to make it through it. I'll be real. Nas's lyrics though were good. I did enjoy their verse. It was the one that I remembered and liked the most. Now, I don't know what corner she's working, but I know she gets paid. Not a lot of money, but she does get paid. Where this is actually the shot. This isn't in transition to moving into frame. This is the shot. Why is everyone staring at the sky? And then what's really fucked up is that there's like 5 different cameras going and no one's being given cues, which they could have been giving them cues the entire time during this to go, look forward, look right, look this as they're lip syncing like that they do that in music videos. Not to say that I know, yes, I do know because I've been on a set for a music video before. So I was just like, girl, they're not giving them cues or they're not paying attention. I don't know who to blame. But this shot is redonkulous, and it's the only thing I remember of Diva Moore. I am lying. This I also remember. If you squint really hard, Violet Chachki just got slapped in the face by somebody. If you squint really hard, you can see it. I know you can. I know you can. Then again, Violet would never, ever, 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 ever wear that. I totally forgot her performance. No shade. Copper top? What? Yo. Yo. I love that movie Labyrinth. Bitch. Okay. Yeah. All I gotta move. I gotta move out the way. Queen come through. Oh man, woo, woo. I mean, like you can smell the cigarettes in the bar hair room kind of tease, bitch. Looks like she's on set for Terminator 1, baby. I can't. God. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's definitely giving Labyrinth tease, but like different hair, like in a brighter world. God bless them. He was very masculine throughout the whole majority of this. It was I just kept staring. I kept staring. Bitch. Aquarella is so funny to me. Okay, first of all, I didn't know if she was going to go to an arcade and like be on a machine all day, or if she was going to possibly run with Steven Anita Smith from American Dad in that one episode when he gets like recruited by all those cholos. Because Stan is trying to get on the good graces of that guy from the FBI. Anywho, but here we go. Now, what she is about to do in this outfit, I don't know. With this, I don't know. I don't know what's happening anymore, right? I was following along until we get to this part where she starts to run, and they show 3 different shots of her, some without her face, but you can still see her mouth open. The rap is still going. Aquarella, the rap was still going. You did a Matilda this week. She just you hear I'm not going to imitate I'm not going to do any sort of Portuguese I don't know none of it. I don't know none of it. So I'm not going to pretend that I want to give like da 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 da. That's happening. And that mouth was now. She then proceeds to hop off of what looks like a dirty, like not even dirty. I'm not even do all that. I want to say not even, it's not sturdy. I assume she fell. I didn't think she jumped at this point. I just thought she fell for her life or death. I got nervous for her glasses. I was hoping there was some sort of strap attached to it. Listen, she hopped off this sucker, bitch, and fell on a pillow. Melusine was sitting there looking like Joey J with a wig, eating up the floor. In the ugliest leotard I have ever seen. Girl, they had to do this video because they couldn't do no green screen. Yes, this is her. That you thought Joey J like I did with the wig. I know you did. I know you did. Joey J is also really nice in person, y'all, by the way. Hey, Joey J. But like, no, seriously. She about to lip sync against Lala this week. Mm-mm. 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 Bitch, I don't know who paid Davina DeCampo to make an appearance today. But a silver dress, I think not. The Vivian, eat your words. She came out here in a whole nother outfit. Now, that wig we can still talk about, but no, this isn't Davina. It's Davina. It's not Davina DeCampo. It is Davina DeCampo. It is not Davina DeCampo. Miranda Labreo is in a music video dressed like this with this wig. I want to remind you of her fellow brethren who's also up in here. Hold on. Everybody was in a different century. Everybody was from a different universe. Jim Henson wrote all of their stories, and this is in the last of days that he didn't care. Davina Labreo is eating. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. It's your boy, Matty Rants. Hit the like button, share, and subscribe. I love y'all down. We're talking about Drag Race Brazil. This episode 1. It's the premiere episode. Is it a dual premiere? No, I don't know. The music video they thought was amazing. They found it to be entertaining. They did have a couple of issues with everybody in certain places, but they said that they enjoyed it a lot. They said they enjoyed it a lot. Okay? See how that works? See how I'm reviewing this? Uh-huh. Right. Positive critiques. Yeah. They enjoyed it. What about me? No need to ask that question. They enjoyed the program. They found it to be great. This is not a donkey. This is not a horse. This is not Scooby Doo. Zoinks. Up first with category is my roots. Bitch, that came straight out the hole, y'all. I don't know how I did that. I don't know how I pulled that wonderful nursery rhyme out, but I did that. That was all off the top of my head. Melusine Sparkle. This is the capybara, right? Okay, so all right, the furry community is currently fidgeting in their seats right now with one hand out of plain sight. Okay. Um it's like a fever dream or a nightmare fuel at like some sort of Chuck E. Cheese restaurant. And I feel like this is gonna possibly like come out to bring me my birthday cake, but then start like, taking out everybody in between, like serving a pizza hot to death. This I can't do it. I want to love it with y'all. I can't do it. Orbit. Oh my orbit, 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 orbit. Go. You take your K-pop and get out of here. You get out of here. You get out, bitch. You go. I'm sorry. That deserves a Matty clap. That's right. Our fingers are enough for our just yes. Yes, that was geek. Okay, so let's show what else this outfit's going to give because I know the panel's going to go in. So this is what Galavera would look like with hips. I got it. I got it. Okay. Okay. I thought it was funny. I thought it was camp. It's bad and it's good and it's not good and it's really not bad. I have nothing else. I don't know what else to tell you. It made me think a lot of things. It had, I don't know. Like the makeup's fucked up. Like I'm assuming because of the heat and because she had pulled out that fan and it was like, right. The makeup was supposed to be melted. Right, exactly. Because she had the fan and she was like holding it to her face. So I was like, oh, okay. So like, okay. Good for her. Now, Bettina Polaroid is next. I have more positive things to say because I think color palette wise, it looks good. It was something about how do I describe this to y'all? I need flat surfaces. Is there anything in here? Okay. Like when she was walking, didn't it just look like this for like the majority of it? Like that front was just fronting. It was bitch. Like she was driving a big bus or something. I didn't know what was going on. I still liked it though. Like I still enjoyed the look itself. That top part, I kept staring at that sucker like, God damn. But I liked the outfit. I thought it was actually a really good look. I just that top. And then she had the necklace on the top part of that, which was out to here. That threw me away. But I thought she actually looked really, really good. And I enjoyed the look for the most part. And I enjoyed it when she opened the coat and gave this beautiful look there. I was like, okay, this is it. It gives me where she wanted to come from. Now, you cannot tell me that Naza isn't going to the Renaissance concert. And better than that, that she's not from Houston, Texas. No, you don't. Okay, you want to know how I feel? Come on now. Stronger than yesterday. That's how I feel about that makeup from the last person. Back here, though, you can't tell me. You can't tell me. You can't tell me. She's going to Joanne's Gaga concert. See, if Gaga was in concert now, that would apply. But unfortunately for you, she's not in concert now. In Vegas, but guess what she's doing in Vegas? Not Joanne. So guess where she's going? The Renaissance concert. I'm leading the show, baby. This is also Houston coded. I'm from Houston. I can say this because it's giving very much that cowgirl energy and all that tease. I love this actually. I thought it was cute. It's a cute look. It wasn't a lot. It was like kind of nicely done. The hat's small. It's cutesy. It's not too big. I thought it was fine. I was like, this was fine. This is fine. I don't know what's going to happen next week. As a matter of fact, I kind of want them just to merge everybody together so we can really start this up. Because it's like, yeah, this is the look, but like, what? How would this compare to the other girls who we're about to see? This is where I'm like, oh, okay. I'm kind of happy they see Baked by Bunny, Rodeo Houston down. Probably holding a turkey leg, about to get on the Ferris wheel, or go to the bull riding competition. Speaking of which, I have somebody who's moving out here who's never been to the rodeo in Houston, Baked by Bunny. And so I'm going to have to make an appearance at the rodeo this year. I have to go. They've never been. I'm like, oh my God, I have to show you all of the good food spots that we need to go to and the vendors that you need to go to, as well as all the events that are actually fun. And I'm hoping they have good concerts this year. I'm praying they have good concerts this year. Beyonce has performed before. They've had Ariana one year. They've had Selena Gomez one year. We've had some people up in there. I think SZA was up there one time. I don't know. Let's hope. Let's hope. Yeah, it's a well-constructed outfit. I liked it. It is well-constructed. The hat's tiny. It's not too much. It's very there. Oh, y'all got rodeos too? I love that. See, Texas has always that flair that always dips into these things. I love the rodeo. Bitch, it's just like it's when you want to go out and you want to experience something and it's very local. It's not like everybody and their mama from out of town and we're all doing no, babe. It's like local. So if people from out of town are there, it's like, oh, welcome. This is the rodeo. But like it's a thing. It's very, very country, very cowboy, very that. And there's a lot of that energy out here in Houston with ranches and stuff and all that kind of jazz. So I get it. Why do they not like this look? I think we all, or at least a comment was made about them, like no one's going home, so they just wanted to throw some stuff out there. But Miranda Labreo, this I thought was a bop. As I was listening to the reference points, I thought there was a great message. I thought the garden hose belt was sickening. The garden hose belt is sickening. I couldn't believe it. I was like, who? Wait, she's what? Huh? This isn't art. I thought this was a pause. I thought it was kind of severe. Bitch with the makeup. I thought this was right. Oh, I don't even know what's going on upstairs. I just liked it. Could have told me that was a birthday cake, and I'd have blown out the candles. The mosaic floor pattern. Yes, that with the entire garment is sickening. I was like, come on now. Shocked. Shocked. I liked it. I thought it was interesting. It's the belt, bitch. It's the belt. Look, you see the back of the belt now? Oh my God. It's so fabulous. It's really fat. That belt with the green and then all of that. Like, will she run into that a lot this season? Is that gonna happen? Is that gonna happen? Uh-oh. That might be a storyline. Maybe for their first few episodes. They're not getting my work, and when I'm representing, I have messages with my looks. And then one episode, it's like, you know what I mean? Like, you know how who did that work for? That was for somebody on a particular season recently that happened where they had good looks and the judges never talked to them and they're like, what the fuck is going on? I feel that may be something. Either she comes through with a bang the next episode, or like they thought she was getting on fire. I don't know. I liked it, Miranda. I thought it was cool. I thought it was cool, Miranda. Now, next up is Aquarella. I like the print of the outfit itself. The fascinator is interesting. It gives me architecture tease. There were some times when she was posing that they did not get her full profile. Like, it wasn't like, boom, done. I don't know if she was missing her marks or not, or if they just did that on purpose with the edit, but it was really hard. Okay, Luli, I'm not okay, it wasn't just me, because I was watching her walk and I was like, is she missing her marks? Is she stepping in the different place, or is she, when she hitting them, is she just doing this and she's used to posing that way? Because she needed to hit here, and that was drove me insane. So I don't know if that was the editing or if that was her, but a couple of times when she was walking, yeah, she was a little nervous. I agree with that, but I needed her to boom, hit that little boom, because she was. I didn't get it, but it wasn't a bad look, and so I thought it was nice. Now, what did I have here? Eh, probably another picture. Let's get into Diva more. Can you guess who I'm gonna say? 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 Can you guess? Can you guess who I'm gonna say? She reminded me, and especially with the way she was walking, and it's from. I'm gonna give you a hint. Canada's Drag Race. Her walk, that skip, the full bit. I was like, girl, the girls are coming through. The girls are coming through. Bitch, this is Vivian Vanderpuss down. The walk and everything. Knees knocking and all that. It's cute though. And I'm gonna be honest about it. It's really cute. Like, it's kind of clever. It's not too crafty. The belt is gross. But like, I kind of still like it. I enjoyed it. It was playful, and it didn't look cheap. You know what I mean? Like, it didn't look cheap. Now, I could see this on Camp Wanakiki. Down. It's the dairy challenge. Dairy badge. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. Bump, 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 bump. I finished the current season. Shout out to Miss ATX 19, was at 88. I did want Riley Poppy Seed to win, no shade. And I do love Avery Goodname. That was my girl. Shout out to Avery. That's my bitch. She's the watcher of the channel. Hey. But listen, I enjoyed it. I thought it was cute. It was cute. I just thought she was about to sit in front of like Sherry Brownway versus Pretty Brownway. I thought she was gonna be describing their outfit to a camp counselor girl. Y'all know the music. Oh goodness, that's funny, Matt. No, I thought it was a good outfit. It was a cute look. It was cutesy. It was cutesy. Not too bad. Not too bad at all. But listen, hey, first episode. Okay. I personally, I thought the music video was like wild and crazy kids level of what the fuck is going on. But and to me, this group didn't really bring like a lot of energy, but I feel in my spirit, once they all merge together, everything will come together. Like, it all makes sense. I think this was a very low energy group to me. To me, it was like they're all chill. They're all really chill. So I kind of was nervous because I was like, this is the end of the episode. Like, that's it. Like, oh no, not this first group. Like, no shade. Like, I was like, oh no, they were really giving me a lot of energy. If they did a winner in the bottom two, who would you choose, Maddie? Who would I choose? I need my chapstick. Let me think. Let me look here. Based off of the challenge and the judges' critiques alone, If they, and again, the judges' critiques alone, I would have said Naza would have won this episode. And the bottom two, it would have been a bottom three, if I'm going to be honest. It would have been Melusine, Miranda, and Aquarella, based off of the judges' critiques. In my opinion, IMO. I can't choose the bottom two because my Libra senses are activating and I wouldn't be able to. I'd have to have someone else make that decision. I can give them a 3. I can give them multiple choices, just not the 2 choices that they're asking me for. Now, they're told to go backstage. We're going to hear about judging. They're going to do all of that. All of that, okay? Okay. They get back there. They're talking for a second. And then Grad Queen pops up on the TV screen and tells these babies that, oh, you thought this was over? And mind you, she made a play on words earlier in the episode when she said that, she's feeling like something, she's, missing something and she's not whole. She's not complete yet. So this sort of made sense that this happened, right? Now, I thought the episode was going to end there. And I kid you not, I was like, oh, okay, well, we'll wait next week. I'll see who they are next week. That's what we'll do. That's what we'll do. Now, look at where Miranda is on the ground because, bitch, she was gooped and gagged. They didn't like her outfit. So she was like, oh, bitch, I thought that was me. When I tell you this woke me all the way up. You can see it in my reaction on Patreon, available now. Don't you? When I tell you, I was sitting like this the whole time I was watching. And then when the second group came in from the first person who reminds me of somebody that I know, my drag mother. Yes, I'm telling you now, Shannon Scarlett reminds me of my drag mother. I was like, oh my God. And I was like, look at my mama. She reminds me of my mama, honey. But no, I said the second group got me where I needed to go. I was here for it. The energy was there. Confessionals were giving. Nobody was low on the intake. It was all energy, and I needed it. But yes, Shannon Scarlett is the first into the workroom here. I'm a fan. Like, doesn't she homogenic give my mama like down? And I was like, okay. Like, not in every shot, not in every single shot, but there are certain moments when I would see her like turn her face. I'm like, oh, there go my mama. But no, I like her. Good energy. She's got that spirit. Yes, she does. I liked her outfit. I'm all about the graffiti and the paint. She reminds me of Houston in 2004 and 2003 when everyone would go to Greenspoint Mall and get their shirts done. Y'all know what I'm talking about because people used to wear them tall tees back in the day. Every time I see someone wearing a tall tee now, I'm like, whoo, my goodness, you think Soulja Boy still has a career? At the beginning, if you're talking about the beginning when she walked in, yes, I did. I was like, oh my goodness. Ah! I was like, okay. So I'm going to give you a little clue. I'm going to give you some tea. And this is something that I've had. Well, shit, she did it on live. Jiggly told us this one day on a video, right? So remember how with Philippines, when the other group came in and they were still wearing their same outfits from the previous week when they had did the whole whatever, right? Okay. They had to, I'm not joking, take off their clothes, go rest up. The other group did their own thing. They then got back into their clothes. Yes, with the same makeup and did the whole bit. So I'm going to assume that they had the same prompt here where they all took a break and were told they have to get back into these outfits just like it was before for continuity purposes and then give it like it's the same day. I don't think this was the same day. I could be wrong, but in other shows, they do make them get right back into drag. And I've had, I think, Cornbread confirm that for me, and other occasions on somebody else confirm that for me too. So yes, not the same day, which is a gag. It's definitely a different day, but yes, they do have them put back on the same shit and then walk in like, guess what, bitches? Not the same day. Not the same day. So that's a little tip for the girls that are watching or for the Reddit pages to pull that together. That is the reality. That's a fact. They don't have them the same day. Because mind you, that first day of filming is already 16 hours. They wouldn't be able to redo all of that again for another 16 because that's their own set of them doing stuff. And they wouldn't just cut it to 8 to 9 hours because there are also breaks that they have to take in between because that's like rules for the union. They have to take a certain amount of time for lunch. I think that's like 2 hours for lunch. I can't remember what Jiggly told me, and Dita and my mother and everybody else I know from the fucking show. Like they have to do certain things. So it's not just straight up 16 hours of filming, but like there are times in between when stuff happens that are off camera that also accounts as the time. Look at me giving all this today. Put me on the payroll roll of wonder. Shit. I know too much. Anywho, Shannon, Scarlett, I'm a fan. Man. Listen, I was here for the shoes, honey, with the leggings going up over it. Yeah, it was right. It was right. Okay, Ruby Ocean's kind of a key. Ruby Ocean is kind of a key. Ruby looked like one of my cousins. Ruby looked like one of my cousins. It's so funny. I was like, wait, let me look at this hair. I was like, oh. I was like, oh my God. So funny. Okay, listen. Ruby Ocean is up here. The outfit is killing me. She said she's the seamstress of the season. In the outfit, I was kind of like, okay, I wouldn't have put this together, but it's a look and it's yours and it's together. You liked it. I was indifferent to the look, to be honest, because I kind of wanted the chains to be a little bit longer to give me more of a dramatic effect with that feel. But I think it does still look great. Like if you take the top into account and look at how she pulled that together with the jacket, which is lined in the back. Yeah, it's cute. But she is a key to me. I want to see more of her. I need to see more of her. She has a lot of attitude, and I live for that. Now, next up is Trina. Hold on. Tristan Soledad. I almost said Trinidad. Where am I going? I wanted to combine the two. Tristan Soledad is next. I like them a lot. I like them. I couldn't get into this look at all, but I like them a lot. I was a little bit upset that we only got the short amount of time that we did with them at the end of this episode because everybody was interesting. I was like, ooh, this is going somewhere. And then we don't get to have this here. Tristan's a key though, handsome too. But I can't, and I'm not going to lie to your head. I'm not going to lie to your face. I don't give a this. I'm good for it. But I do like Tristan, and I want to see more from them. Bitch, this group, I was like, oh, it's getting better and better and better. Like, oh, who is this? Hold on. She's going to be a threat. 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 I said all the melanated girls are in this group. They said all the blacks have to come in the back. Bitch, I'm over here like, what? We already addressed this. We know why they did this, y'all. It's regions. I'm kidding. I'm just bringing it back into the forefront because, yeah, but no, I think she's going to be a beast. I can tell she's a pageant girl. Like, I saw it in the presentation when she walked in the room. And she's young, too. I was like, oh. Helena Maldita? Oh, yeah. I said, uh-oh. Salvador. I said, uh-oh. She's going to be a threat. Oh, I said not all of my front runners. There's like I think one or two in the other group, but I said, "Oh, everybody's kind of a king. This group is a little bit of yeah." I like her. Yeah, I like her. Oh yes. The wig is puss. Yeah, I said, okay, she's gonna be somebody. This is gonna be a threat. We shall follow. I stand a little bit. I do. I do. Now, when I saw the hammer and the sickle, I got a little USS, the rest vibes, and I got concerned. So I let it go because I assumed it was for something else. Maybe it was a player. I didn't. I that was when I was blanked out of this. But she does look like a skin in Fortnite right now, and she's about to fucking eat them bitches up. She's about to create a whole tower and just shoot. This was kind of a bob. It's Chromatica. Now this, madam, is Lady Gaga. You can hear the music, all shot on an iPhone. Oh, oh, mm-hmm. Actually, let's give this a song from Chromatica. And it can't be Sour Candy because this is Sour Candy. It can't be that, and it can't be Stupid Love, and it can't be Rain on Me. I need a song from Chromatica. I'm going to highlight this. Go. It can't be Rain on Me. None of this. None. Nope. Can't be Stupid Love or Rain on Me. Mm-mm. And it can't be Sour Candy. Those three are out. Got to think about it. Because I can think of two. I can think of Mia. Okay. 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 911. I will put a check on that. Babylon is where my mind is going. Babylon was where my mind is going. I feel a whole scene of her being deconstructed in some sort of like spaceship happening, then reconstructed into some, dance though. Very that. Can I tell you one of my favorite songs on that album is 1,000 Doves? I fucking love that song. I like get emotional when I hear it. That song makes me feel some kind of ways. Set me free, lift me up, give me a sign. Plastic Doll, I will accept. That's a check there as well. Plastic Doll, actually, I think Plastic Doll would be there. Yeah. Mariano, an American communist. I'm so happy to see this representation. I can't. Yes, 1,000 Doves, I think, is the one I still play the most next to Replay is my favorite off of that album, and 1,000 Doves is my second favorite. Yes, that's my Chromatica score right there. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Yeah, no, Replay is that girl. Replay is, bitch, if I ever get it, listen, once I get back into my guiche and I get to perform again, I'm going to do Replay as piece of cake. Just prepare yourselves. I've already worked out the choreo. I've been had that choreo. Replay, replay the bitch. I scratch my nails into the earth until it's what is it? Doesn't matter. You had the gun. You had the gun. Bitch, that song, I can't believe she didn't do a video for I cannot believe. That should have been a single. We should have got videos for that. I don't care what nobody says. That is the best song on that album. Ate it up. I want to see that on Drag Race. They need to have Replay on Drag. Ooh, let me get there first. Let me get there. I will eat somebody up in that motherfucker. Whoa, chew. Them 8 counts are going to be nasty. Rah. Huh. Come on. Anywho, Dallas DeVille. Listen, sister, you got me talking about the Gagas. Dallas looks like they're from a different century, and I'm referring to the future. Bitch, it looks like you're either about to play laser tag or you're about to walk into school and make a whole lot of noises with your leather boots. Listen, go on, sister. She was entertaining. She walked in the room. The girl said, "Oh, oh." Oh, so sour candy. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh. Bum, 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 may. Oh, God. Stupid Love. That was not a good first single. I give 911. Like in a scene when there's like red and blue lights flashing and she's in that outfit. Not strutted out. I said, no, why not walk a mile? No, she needs to have a gown for 1,000 doves. We're giving not a ballad, but balladees. Free Woman. Alice. That's a good song. You don't like that song? I don't listen to it often, but I heard it the other day and I let it bump in the car. I turned it up and I was like, yeah, that's that girl. Y'all kill me. Okay, continuing on. Thanks for tuning in. It's your boy Matty Rants. Dallas, she's serving. My favorite. And you know I don't like to do that. I give like this, yes. No, 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 no. My favorite. When Organza stepped into this bitch, when I tell you everybody that the way the energy shifted, I was like, oh, girl, I was sold from here because I was like, this outfit's interesting. Her confessionals are a gag. I live and I breathe. I live and I breathe. I live and I breathe for this bitch. There is a pick in their hair. I am sold. I am sold. Oh, I was done on that. I was like, oh, look at the confessional look. I know. Like the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air and Andre Leon Talley got together and made something happen. Or Will Smith finally let that one movie that he got off the shelves go on, since there was that one scene that he didn't want nobody to see him doing that sort of stuff. That's for the girls from back in the day that know. Right. Eleganza, extravaganza, organza. That's the one. That's my pick. Listen. Listen. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes. We'll see how everything operates and works. I'm nervous. She reminds me of those dolls, you know, the ones that like the hair, I forget what the name of them are, but it's like their hair, like they would grow out and you can do so many things with it. I forget what the whole thing is with the doll. I wish I had the picture in front of me so you can know what I'm talking about. But she reminds me of that. Um, them braids were moving, sister. She knew how to rock them. Like, just stop. Betty Spaghetti, thank you. Thank you. Thank you. That's where it was. It was the Betty Spaghettis. Was it also a Lala Loopsy? Who talking about LaDuca? You talking about me? Nobody talking about you, Lucy. Okay. Hold on. I want to see what a Lala Loopsy look like. No, no. No, it's not a Lala Loopsy. We're gonna do the Betty Spaghetti though. That's why we have Google. Betty. Yep. It's that Betty Spaghetti hair. Uh-huh. That's what this reminded me of. Yeah. La Lucy LaDuca. Hey, it's my Lucy LaDuca accent. Hey, Michelle Visage, you gonna sing a song for me? Let me do it for you right now. Here I go. Let loose. Come on, let loose. Lucy LaDuca, what up? Gabrielle Labucha de Beppo LaDuca. What do you mean? Listen, let's not do that. That's rude. It's disgusting. Who am I? Okay, so listen, everybody comes into this room. They all see Organza. The girls are gagging. Look at Scarlett in the corner. She's the only one that didn't go over there and speak to her because she's like, fuck that bitch. Like, she don't know. I don't know that whole coming up in here. I was supposed to win this competition. Now, this is how I know these are my people. I know this is my people. This is the shit me and Jamar do when we see each other, when we don't know we're going to be in the same room. This is literally what we do. This is Dooley, Blake, this is all that level. This I don't want to say black folks, but hey, this is how we operate when we see somebody that we just keep cack with. Is that who I think it is? This made me cack because me and Jamar did this a couple of months ago. I kid you not. And I am Scarlett and Jamar is our guest. Jamar's gonna go, oh no, Matty. And I'm over there like, oh, I know this bitch shouldn't just walk through the door trying to get me the bitch I lived. This is what I was waiting for. I needed all this kind of energy in this piece. Everybody in this group. And you notice how everybody is not black in this group, right? Right? We're correct in this statement. So I'm not just saying, oh, it's because there's only black people here. No. Everybody in this group was like, something was brought to the table a little bit. And I feel like when we get this other group, the first one that just went in, and we mix it up, everything's going to be a little bit more in the synergy level that I'm asking it to be. Because this was a lot to give me in the last 10 minutes of this episode. This was a lot. I was like, no, we're ending the episode now. Like, no, we just met them. Let us see what they can do. That was me watching this. Like, we could have had this to be another 40 minutes if you're going to do all that. You're going to make me have to sit here for another half of the episode and then see this and these bitches got to go home. No. Where's their episode? I haven't lost hope. I'm still in there. I got to see this episode 2. I think that's what's going to really be the one that takes me there, or episode 3, because we could already figure out that episode 2, nobody's going home. It's going to be just their time to shine and all that kind of jazz. Even though we got this premiere early, I think they may just rerun this moment again for the beginning of the next episode. We shall see. Because they brought me in, and I was like, oh, I'm here now. And then they stopped the episode. I'm like, how dare you? How dare you? Yeah. Second group, all of them. So we're clear. You can see them in different outfits now, right? They made them put them clothes right back on and come right back up in here. I bet you money somebody's makeup's not the way it was before, or something's a little off. I bet you money. Anywho, actually, not true. Oh, that's right. Because they do take pictures of themselves so that way they can go back and look at the makeup before again. Yep, I forgot. They do the photos so they can just look back at the makeup and then redo the paint. Mm-hmm. Grad Queen looks like they're about to top this week. We'll see. We'll see. Looking like trade with work done, but hey. Brazil. Come on down to Brazil. I love my nails. Are you chipped? No, you're just shiny. Yay. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. I had a good time with you today because guess what? We got another international franchise on the roster, and I have hopes, and they are high. Top 3? Is that fair to do right now? Is it sad that my top 3 only had 10 minutes this episode? I feel like you know what my top 3 is. I feel like you know who my top 3 is. I feel like you know who my top 3 is. You know who my top 3 is. You know. You know. Duh. Organza, Scarlett, and Shannon, Organza, and Helena. Yeah. Thank you, Luca. Yeah. Them 3. I'm like, but I will say that Ruby, I'm going to be watching. Dallas, I want to see more of. Tristan, I want a better look, so I'm going to give them some hope. Some hope. Okay. I want to see Miranda be given a little bit of their dues because they have interesting fashions. I think Bettina, if their microphone gets turned up a little bit, I think they're also going to be giving me something too. Who else? Melusine Sparkles, one of my favorite people on there. They're a little bit of a Muppet. I like them. I enjoy them. Nas, I think they may be entertaining. And I do love me some Aquarella. Named almost everybody. I don't know. I have to see how this goes down because, I thought I was going to be a fan of Arushka and that changed. So we'll see how this season takes place. We'll see how it goes. Anywho, hey, thanks for tuning in, y'all. I appreciate the love and for y'all being here today. Shout out to everybody that threw a tippy poo in my jar. It was needed and necessary, and I appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button before you walk out this door. Also, get in the comment section and leave your opinions on the episode. Who was counting who I was talking about, Matthias? Don't you dare. I won't highlight that comment. I don't know. We'll see. I gotta see some more things because that music video, I was like, "Ooh, honey, is this gonna be every challenge? You not there? We'll see." But yeah, do all of that. Tomorrow is Saturday. I have a calendar. Yes. Okay, so I'll be doing Drag Race Down Under, but I'll be doing it in the morning. Yes. Y'all remember last time I did it in the morning? Yes. We'll be doing it again in the morning. Why am I saying doing it? I'm being lazy, but also that's gross. Not the way you think. Whoa. So I believe I'm going to be doing I said doing again. Shit. 8 a.m. Pacific time, 10 a.m. Central, 11 a.m. Eastern, like right before the girls go to brunch. Like right there. Yeah. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go actually get me some breakfast because Down Under is like that for me. I would rather eat and talk to you than just sit there and talk to you because I need something to do. We'll see if this episode's entertaining. I actually 12 a.m. here in Brazil. Is that too late? I know I'm like, that's a dumb question. It's a Saturday though. Girls are up on the weekend. Y'all be in the club. Maybe you're not a club person. Yeah, 12 p.m. Y'all. Yeah, I was about to say y'all are like 2 hours ahead. Yeah, because I checked today, Matthias, when I was doing the live, and I was like, okay, what time is it in Brazil? Because I want to make sure I'm doing the video not some dumb hour. Because I was like, I can't do the video at like 5 or 4 o'clock in the morning. That's silly. And I try not to do that with Philippines, but then again, whenever it's like regular daytime hours over there, it's the middle of the night. So it's like can't be up at 1 a.m. And I also I'm talking. Join me for a breakfast and read. Yes, a readable breakfast tomorrow for Down Under. And then also look out for the reaction for that on Patreon. And then again, the panel on Sunday. The movie podcast will be back next week. And then I'll have a new schedule with everything set up because France is no longer on the menu. Mexico is ending next week. Brazil is taking over, and we won't have another new show until September, which will be UK, and then October, which is Chucky season 3. Love y'all down. Appreciate y'all so much. Madam, because the show is so good. Yeah, that's totally it. So yeah, I believe with a little bit of this tippy money, I'm gonna put up a poll after this. I'm gonna put up a poll. I'm gonna let y'all choose my breakfast. Yes, I'm gonna pick up all the places that I know are around that are either fast food style. I think there's an IHOP close by as well. I'm gonna put all of that on there, and I'm gonna make y'all choose my breakfast where I have to go. Of course, I'm gonna make the decision on what I pick, but you get to choose what breakfast I have for the morning. There we go. Boom. Okay. Stupid. Okay, I gotta go. All right, I love y'all down. Take care. Oh, catch me on Scotty by Nature's channel in about an hour and 45 minutes, 7:30, 7:10. I think it's like 7:10 Central. So actually catch me over there in about an hour and 20 minutes for the Boys Not Out panel. I'll be there with Jamar84, Scotty by Nature, Josiah's World TV, and T. I'm done now. Okay, I'll talk to y'all in the morning.
Listen.
Yeah.